So, what has been the mood in practices since?
Hungry, for sure. Hungry to get on a new run. We've been responding great after losses previous times, and that's what we're going to do again.
So, what have you guys been working on specifically in practice?
Just focusing up on Oregon State and that scout, and then just getting a whole lot tougher. Hitting harder, running faster, all that stuff.
How many State met with you guys? I think on Monday or something. Just the veteran guys about needing to respond more or something like that. I was curious, how did that go? I assume you were part of that.
Yeah, we met and we just talked about standards and the ones we set for ourselves and how we can change a couple of things. And I think we responded great the practice after.
When you drive towards the basket, what goes into the decision to either go up with it or kick it out?
If I'm open, I shoot. If it's a defender, I kick it out.
Okay. And is that do you see that with your teammates as well? I mean, it just looks like there haven't been a lot of driving lately from the guards. It's mostly been jump shots.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely been a focus this week. Just penetrating off the catch on kickouts and all that stuff, not just relying on our pick and roll game and our big man. So that's definitely been something we've been working on this week.
Do you feel that Umar's closer to being 100% himself again after dealing with the illness last week?
Yeah, you can talk to him, but he said he's feeling better every day, and I mean that's the only thing we care about right now. So.
How's it go when you talk to Tommy? Does he? I mean, he says these things, like he loves you guys and he wants you to play harder. Does he ever get mad? Or how does that work? Do you ever kind of know when he's disappointed, or how does it come out?
Yeah, I mean, he gets mad because when we don't meet our standards, and our standards are high. And I mean, we probably get mad at ourselves before he gets mad at us, or he shows that he's, angry. But it's just that trust that we have with him and he has with us that's been going on for a lot of games, where he trusts us that we need to step it up, and he doesn't have to yell at us at every time out for us to get going. We kind of handle that ourselves.
Yeah, I was wondering if he did yell or whatever, because you don't see, at least what we see, you don't see him, getting teed up or breaking clipboard or any of that kind of stuff. Is he like that in the locker room too, or is it?
No, I think
sometimes you see a little bit. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I'm wondering, does he ever do stuff like that? Or is he
everyone's human. Everyone's gonna get mad and raise their voice, but it's never something personal. And I think we all know that. So it's nothing you take to heart. It's just basketball. He's just coaching us, so we don't really take offense to that stuff.
Tommy had said a couple weeks ago that he likes the road trips because it gives you guys more time together, kind of doing stuff instead of just practice and then everyone goes home or goes to class. What kind of things do you guys do when you're not practicing or preparing for the game?
They always take us to these nice restaurants, and we sit and eat, talk for a couple hours, and then just you're not in your own room. You're in a hotel room with another guy, just talking, playing video games, and come together. A couple of guys just hang out. So I mean, there's really not a lot you can do on the road trip except for hang out with the other guys. So.
Do you have the same roommate for every road game?
No, we switch it up.
Is there something that you guys do as a team together on the road sometimes?
Yeah.
Sometimes you hear guys play cards or do something.
I mean, all the time on the road we spend with each other, because these dinners, they can go to 3-4 hours sometimes, and we're just sitting there talking, and on the bus just joking around, going between practice and dinners and stuff. And then there's really not a lot of that time on the road, because you're always preparing, you're always doing something. But when we have time over, we're hanging out in the rooms. So.
Has there been anybody? Oh, I was just curious if there's been anybody you've roomed with this year where you learned something from them that you didn't know after you've been playing with them. When you hang out with somebody that much in the room, is there something that's like, oh, I didn't know that?
I don't know. I think I have a pretty good view of the guys that we have. Maybe Omar's the best FIFA player. That's what I've learned this year. So there you go.
Thanks, Pelle.
Thanks, man.